Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on this Saturday evening, it is the Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. Tonight, this race is to try and get young Jackson Lamb, a young fellow who had a terrible accident about a year ago, I'd say. We covered a number of days, and the guys behind the scenes here are attempting trying to raise money to get Jackson Lamb to the Knoxville Nationals, as we're going to bring in Mr. Wes Irwin, one of the men behind the mission here to get all this sorted. Wes, welcome into Ultimate Dirt TV, and the floor is yours, buddy.
Hey, thank you guys. I really appreciate everybody coming on board here and putting this great event on. It's awesome, guys. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. This whole mission means a lot to me. I'll make a long story short. I got a message from Kathy Bell, which is Christopher Bell's mother, back in August when Jackson got into the incident and was in the hospital, and she was telling me about how everybody was collecting T-shirts and autograph things of that nature, to send to Jackson in the hospital. And we put a little package together, and the story kind of stuck with me the rest of the season and then all winter long. And so I've been in touch with the parents, and it was just something I felt like I needed to do. The sport needs some more good stuff happening in it, and it was one of the greatest feelings in the world to start this and see the amount of people that jumped on board. So it's been great.
So basically, the ultimate goal is to get young Jackson to the Knoxville Nationals this year.
Yes, that's correct. And what we're doing, and it's already done. They're coming to the Knoxville Nationals. That's already a done deal. When I started out with this whole fundraising idea, I had already put my own money up to rent the things I needed to rent. The Knoxville Nationals being the big event it is, it's hard to get anything there as far as hotels, campers, whatever you need, car rentals, just and flights there. It's a town that goes from, I don't know how many people it is, but it goes to an amazing amount of people during the Knoxville Nationals. So I put my money up and started the fundraiser in hopes that we could pay that back off, and which we have. We got a lot of monetary donations, and we got a lot of donations from the Sprintcar Hall of Fame. Bob Baker has reached out along with Bobby Johnson and has given us tickets for the suites up there for Jackson and his family to sit in. So, everything's going well and it's going as planned. And, we're so far away from the Knoxville Nationals. I mean, the donations keep coming in. And what we'll do with all the donations, once we get everything paid for, that they can come out and enjoy themselves. We got them a nice brand new camper to camp in like everybody else does at the Knoxville Nationals, which if you're going to go, you want to do it the right way. You want to do it like everybody else. We got them a camper. We'll have a rental car for them. We're even going to rent them a golf cart. They'll be fed. They'll have groceries. They'll have their tickets, and they'll have spending money. And anything we go over, we'll give to the family to put towards whatever they need to put towards, because the family's pretty strapped for medical bills. Obviously, Jackson's going to need a lot more surgeries than he's already had, at least till he's like 15 years old. So, I mean, it's catastrophic what this kid's going through. So we just want to bring him out there and let him have a good time. They enjoy racing. They're a racing family. They're a very humble family, and I really like them. And it was just kind of one of them things I felt like I needed to do. I was sitting at home in the off season in Florida, and the kid just kept popping into my mind, and I thought, I need to do something. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And it feels good to do something good for somebody, and I'm not looking for any awards or anything like that. I want the racing community to come together kind of, and just a good story for the racing family.
So if people want to donate or want to help in some way, shape, or form, how can they do that? How can they get a hold of you or anybody else that has helped doing this kind of deal and help put more things towards Jackson and the family?
Well, and it's pretty simple. The easiest way to go about and doing that is I have a PayPal link set up. If you go to our Facebook page, Living Like Outlaws, which I hope everybody joins and likes and becomes part of, because we're doing a fun thing on there, just showing people behind the scenes of what it's like to travel with the World of Outlaws Not Century Drink Sprint Car Series on the road. And if you go to that page, there's a post that is pinned to the top of the page, and it has all the information about Jackson's story. And at the very bottom, they'll have a PayPal link right there, outlawwest.me. And that's our form of payment. Some people have been paying me at the tracks when they see me, and that's fine too. And believe me, we're not asking for you to pay anything. Just sharing the story with my Facebook page, sharing it to other Facebook pages, to your friends. That stuff there, that's just as good. And we just want people to get behind it. If they got a little change to throw at it, awesome. If not, no big deal. Just share the story. Somebody that does have the change might see it and might want to help out. And we've gotten some pretty big donors just because people are sharing the story off my Facebook page, Living Like Outlaws. So that's probably the best bet for everybody, to just go to Facebook, go to Living Like Outlaws, and you'll see the story right there pinned to the top of the page.
Well, from everybody that has helped you in, we can say thank you for the work that you've done, and we hope Jackson and David and his wife will also have a good time. And in fact, a little bit of a backside story. I actually done quite a lot of broadcasts for David, and I've already done numerous charity events with Jackson. So, look, I'm just glad to be a part of the ride here tonight, and thank you again for all the work that you've done.
Oh, yeah. Awesome, guys. And I really appreciate that everybody is coming on board with you all and enjoying themselves tonight. And I hope everybody has a good race. And I want to do a shout out, and I hope everybody that's racing and competing tonight is a fan of our page. And if you're not, please come over and join Living Like Outlaws. You guys are all racers. It don't matter what you race. We're all racing, and we're a racing family. But I want to give a shout out to Walker Berry. I know he's one of your competitors tonight. And I kind of remember him coming to me. I think it was in South Dakota at Rapid City, Black Hill Speedway. And, I got these guys that come and bring me their microbrewery beer from their hometown, and I get to sample all that, which is kind of a fun thing. And he had brought some stuff up to me up there, and so I know he's competing tonight, so a big shout out to him, and I hope the rest of you follow as well.
Well, speaking of Walker Berry, he's in heat race number 1, which cars are getting ready to take to the racetrack right now. So we're going to mute. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Darren, for your time, and we'll talk to you guys throughout the night, hopefully.
Great, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Heat race number 1 qualifying is done, and now it is time for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 10 laps is going to be the distance for heat racing action here at the Knoxville Nationals. Well, the Knoxville Raceway, I should say, for the hashtag Jackson Strong. Trying to get Jackson, or they will be getting Jackson Strong, the Jackson Lamb and the family to the Knoxville Nationals. Starting on pole in car number 52, Lyle Christensen. On his outside in car 56, it's Randy Shreves. Inside second row, car number 43, Jake Greenwood lines up alongside the 22 of Jared Shipley out of position at number 4. Position 5 will be car number 38 of Braden Ward, and the 21 of Walker Berry will start position at number 6. Dave Ward Jr., car 53, will start position number 7 here in heat race number 1. 4 heat races on the program for tonight. And of course, heat race number 1 is brought to you by, let me get my link up here. Heat race number 1 is sponsored by Works Graphics. So we get set for green flag action here off turn number 4. Lyle Christensen, Randy Shreves on the front row. And we are green here at the Knoxville Raceway. Christensen down the back straightaway, leading the field of 7 cars, the 410 wing sprint cars. Here at the famous and iconic sprint car, capital of the world, the Knoxville Raceway. Look at the 43 of Greenwood trying to sneak up on the inside of the 56 of Shreves. Shreves hangs on to that second spot all over the back of Lyle Christensen. Down into turn number 3 and 4 will complete lap number 2 of 10. 8 remaining right now. Top 3 go straight through to the main event. Everybody else will go through to your preliminary mains. Shreves up on the inside, makes contact with the 53 and Christensen, and that's going to give Greenwood the race lead. Second spot now is the 21 of Walker Berry. Then you go back to Braden Ward in the 6 machine back there in third. Those top 3 drivers looking to secure themselves a main event starting position. Jared Shipley, the 22, or the 12X I should say, In fourth position, they roll past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Yes, tonight we are live on YouTube and Facebook. So we hope you are going to enjoy this show here tonight. Back up front, Jake Greenwood, car 43, your race leader. Then you go back to Walker Berry. Back in second position right now, but here comes Braden Ward. Ward around the outside, Berry. Gonna fall back to position 3, and now Shipley. Can he make something in the 12X happen? Can he get by the 21 of Walker Berry? He will do so through turns 3 and 4, so big problems now for the 21. 2.5 to go for your leader. Jake Greenwood, the 43, looking to start on pole for tonight's main event. 1 mile around the Knoxville Raceway, 8 more turns, 2 circuits. For the penultimate time through turn number 3 and 4, the 43 of Jake Greenwood good out by 1.75 seconds over Braden Ward in second. The gap now going to extend to a 1.883 advantage. Shipley back there in third. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is out. Berry going to roll across the start-finish line out of fuel, I believe. And Jake Greenwood gets the win. Braden Ward second. Jared Shipley third. Those 3 drivers going to the main event. Walker Berry home in 4th. Shreves Dave Ward Jr. home in 5th and 6th. And 7th is Lyle Christensen. So heat number 1 of 4 is complete. Jake Greenwood getting the win in car number 43. Thank you, Sinistry. Thank you very much for that sub. Appreciate it on YouTube. Heat race number 2. Cars making their way onto pit road behind the rracing.com pace truck. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Your lineup for heat race number 2, brought to you by Design Metal Art. Jeffrey Stewart for Always Up Sim Sports, caliber 72, will start on pole. On the outside of the front row in caliber 00 for Sofa King Fast Sim Sports and the Buckshot Racing United Dirt Sim Series, caliber 00, it's Billy Brickley. Second row, inside, caliber 31, in the Wicked Relief gun with CBD, 19 Designs, JZR Racing Photos, Wicked Cushion Esports, it's Tyson Landis. On his outside, in the 111 car, out of position number 4, it's Gary Denton. Starting out of position number 5, in car number 47, in the Works Graphics Most Wanted Motorsports entry, it's Jimmy Barr, and to his outside, out of position number 6 in caliber 04, Andrew Hansen. Lining up out of position number 7 in car number 1 in the Reading Phillies Zemco Speed Shop entry, it's Adam Zappacosta. Hope I'm getting these names right. If not, apologies. Heat race number 2 set to begin. Jeffrey Stewart on the front row and the green flag is out. And it's going to be Jeffrey Stewart for Always Up Sim Sports leading the field through 3 and 4 for the first of 10 circuits in heat race number 2. Here comes Brickley to the inside on Stewart, but Stewart good through the middle of the racetrack through turn number 1 and 2. Landis back there in third, starting to catch up to your top 2 runners right now was Brickley. Back up on the inside, trying to make the pass. Can't make the pass, tucks in behind Jeffrey Stewart as they go through 1 and 2, past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Brickley back down low through 3 and 4. Stewart right through the middle of the racetrack, all the way around this big half a mile of a speedway. And now Brickley changes his line through 1 and 2. Landis starting to close in on the top 2. Back there in 4th is the 111 of Gary Denton. And you go back to Hansen, Barr and Zappacosta. But right now it's Jeffrey Stewart continuing to lead this field. Heat race number 2. Brought to you by Design Metal Arts. Landis down low, halfway home. 5 down, 5 to run. Stewart, Brickley and Landis. Now Denton starting to come into the picture. So far, 7 down, and Jeffrey Stewart, he has been the driver to beat in heat race number 2. The BSN number 72 for Elbows Up Sim Sports. Herbert Real Estate, Catch Fence Apparel, Fairway Mortgage, BSN, Jessup Logistics, Over the Wall Photography, and 4,000 other sponsors on that race car. As now Brickley starting to come under fire from Tyson Landis. And the Wicked Cushion Esports number 31 machine. Two to go. No, in fact, it's the final lap. And here comes Brickley all over the back of Stewart down through turns 3 and 4. Stewart slides up. Brickley comes back underneath him. Who's going to get the run down the front straightaway? Drag race. Oh, Stewart getting the job done just. He will get the win by .039 over Billy Brickley, Tyson Landis, Denton, Hansen, Barr. And that will conclude heat number 2. Caleb, thank you very much for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jake, for that follow. And Wes, thank you very much for that share. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, heat number 3. Cars making their way onto pit road on the starting grid. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 here for the hashtag Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. Starting on pole, car number 20 of Shane Marzoff. On his outside, out of position number 2 in car number 192, that's David Carnes. Starting inside that second row in car number 18, out of position at number 3 for the Reaper FX Reaper Racing entry, it is Chase Williams. Out of position number 4 in car number 14. Driving for the Elbows Up Sim Sports Jessup Logistics, it is Mark Jessup. Starting position number 5, driving car number for Team HMR, Outlaw Wings, Marzoff in KNF Collision, iRacing Dirt Outlaws TV entry, it's Caleb Wagoner. On his outside, at a position number 6, in car number 94 for Speed World Hobbies, Kimbrough Sim Construction, Billy Bauman. And lining up at a position 7 is no one because Darren is on race control duties tonight. So the driver's getting the 1 to go signal right now. Again, thank you very much for tuning in here to Ultimate Dirt TV, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. We hope you enjoy the show. Heat race number 3. Let's go. Sponsored by Emission 22, guys. So the 20 emission here. And where's Irwin? Green flag is out. And Marzoff leads the field now. Carnes and Jessup. Carnes holding on to second. Jessup tried the inside line through turns 3 and 4. So far, right through the middle of the racetrack seems to be the fastest way around this half a mile. The famous Knoxville Raceway. Jessup to the inside on Carnes. Carnes trying to hold on to second. Jessup slide job and gets into the left rear, bars off. And Carnes around the outside on Jessup once again. Here goes Williams now. Chase Williams making this a 4-car battle for the top spot or the top 4 positions. Shane Miles off in the number 20 machine. That's Team HMR. Cuts down low through turns number 1. Gets to the middle of the speedway. And you see David Carnes in that number 192 machine. Hanging on to second. You see Jessup all over the back of him once again. Jessup looking a little quicker right now. He's just unable to make that clean pass as he cuts down to the exit of turn number 4 down to the low side. Will he go the slide job this time by? A little bit more cautious than, because the last time he threw the slider he got into the left rear of Shane Miles up, but now gets the slide job clear is Mark Jessup on David Carnes. And Carnes back to third. Carnes to the inside trying to return the slide job into 3 and 4. 7 down, 3 to run. We'll get to those comments in a second, but right now your leader in the number 20 machine. Jessup now in the 14, just a couple of car lengths away. You are looking at about 3/10 of a second lead. Can he run him down in the next lap and a half? He might be able to run him down, but it's trying to make that pass. He put the slider on again. Oh, no, a bit of netco there. Jessup goes around. Chase Williams up to third. And Shane Miles are problems for your race leader. And David Carnes. He must be thinking he's won the lottery right now. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. David Carnes going to be victorious. Chase Williams second. Third is going to be Billy Bowman. 4th across the line, Mark Jessup. Then we go back to Caleb Wagner and Shane Miles off. The 6 cars in heat race number 3. Boy, oh boy, some controversy here in heat number 3, but we've still got one more round of heats to go. Hello, Patricia. Look, doing good. Yes. Thanks, Wes. Thank you very much for all you've done, buddy. Appreciate it. I wouldn't go. Look, I don't think I'm the best, Patricia. I just I do what I can. Well, Patricia, yeah, we got a bit of rest last night. We moved into the new house last night or yesterday. As we move forward to heat race number 4, let's take a look at your 6 cars making their way out onto the Knoxville Raceway behind the iRacing.com post truck. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Alright, starting on pole in car number 17 for the Sofa King Far Sim Sports Creative Home Repair. Meraki Creations number 17. That's Michael Rodriguez. On his outside, in car number 26, it is Kevin Fry. Inside your second row, out of position number 3. In car 51 for Team HMR. HMR Outlaw Wings, Bars Off Inc., KNF Collision, iRacing Dirt Outlaws TV, it's Justin Stanton. And to his outside, out of position number 4, driving car number 3 in the Kennedy Ford entry, it's Rick Schneider. Inside your third row, in car number 28, the Trophy Dash, JB Racing Films and Pit Logic entry, it's Hunter Crum. And starting in your 6th and final position, in car number 29, it's Anthony Goyette. Yeah, bigger house. Kids eating all my food again. Here we go. Green flag is out. Heat race number 4, and it is Rodriguez. Your leader through 3 and 4 for the first of 10 laps. The fourth and final heat race of the night. Here comes Kevin Fry in car 21. Fry to the outside and Fry to the race lead. He's not been cooked just yet, but here comes Rodriguez back to the inside, trying to pop a few dingers out and trying to get back up into the race lead. But no, Fry, he will have it down through turn number 1 and 2. Rodriguez again working the low side. And you go back to Stanton in third, Goyette in fourth, Crum and Snyder back there in fifth and sixth. Fry now starting to move clear of the rest of the field. Rodriguez back there in second, holding on. 4 in the book, 6 to run. So the preliminary mains coming up after this one. We'll have a short warm-up session. And then we'll get into the main event later on after this one. Fry going to go down low through turn number 1. Use the slide job line. Sliding himself through 1 and 2. Turning lap times in the 15.6s at the moment. Here's your race lead. Everybody else 15.8s and 15.9s. So Fry absolutely killing it here tonight in car number 21. Rodriguez in the 17 sits second, Stanton in third. Goyette in fourth, Crum fifth, and Snyder back there in sixth. We'll take a look at Crum trying to run down the 29 of Goyette in the black and blue with the orange chassis. 2 to run this time by. Here comes Hunter Crum to the inside. Can he make the pass for that 4th position? He's about 3 car lengths back to the 29 machine. Back to your race leader here on the white flag lap. 2 more turns to go. Kevin Fry into turns 3 out of turn number 4. Checkered flag out. Kevin Fry victorious. Rodriguez second. Stanton third. 4th is going to go to Goyette. Then we'll go back to Crum in 5th and Snyder home in position number 6. And that is your 4 heat races completed. Looks like we're going to have just a B main. And let's confirm this with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. So our C main up now, and this is where cars will start to get eliminated. And then we'll have a B main where we'll take the top 12, and again all 12 drivers I believe should make the show, but starting on pole in car number 20, it's Shane Miles on his outside. Car 28 of Hunter Crum out of position number 2. Out of position number 3, car 53 of Dave Ward Jr. Jimmy Barr, car 47, will start position number 4. Position number 5 in car number 11, that's Caleb Wagoner, and Rick Snyder, the 23, will start position number 6. Lyle Christensen, the 52, will start position 7, and out of position number 8, it's Adam Zappacosta. That is your 8 cars. Brian, Wyman, and Sonny, thank you all very much for those follows. Appreciate it. We hope you're enjoying the coverage here of the hashtag Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. Jackson Lamb and family going to the Knoxville Nationals this year in 2020. Lucky Ducks. The biggest race in the sprint car calendar year. So don't forget, in about 15-20 minutes time, Steve McMillan going to be live for some UMP modified racing right here on Ultimate Dirt TV, live on the Facebook page. No YouTube stream for that one. Again, if you haven't done so already, head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit that subscribe button, as Steve has said many times. Doesn't cost you a thing. free to subscribe. And 10 on the board. Top 2 to the B main. 8 cars going to be very disappointed that they aren't going to make the B main. Oh no, cars! Contact there at the back. Dave Ward Jr., Rick Schneider. Miles off, your race leader. Coming after him in the 28 is Crum. Crum to the inside. Crum looks for the slider. No, stays mid-track on the exit of turn 4. And Shane Milesoff has it just at the start-finish line, but through 1 and 2, it's Crum with a slider. And Milesoff back to second. Jeez, I tell you what, spare a thought for the 52 machine of Lyle Christensen. He went quick time tonight, was leading his heat. Had some bad luck, and now he's going to be eliminated. Providing that he doesn't get into the top 2, and right now he's sitting some near 5 seconds back off your race leaders, and they are just gone. 16 zeros at the moment. 16 ones as well. So the track from the last heat race has lost a couple of tenths of a second in it. And Hunter Crum is your leader in the 28 machine. You're going to come up to Dave Ward Jr. here in just a few laps' time and look to put that 53 machine a lap down. There goes Dave Ward Jr. pulling back to the infield. His night is done. He's realised he's got a bent race car, and that is less than ideal, and your night is pretty much somewhat over when you get lapped inside of 7 laps here at the Knoxville Raceway. So it's Crum with 3 to run. Milesoff in that final transfer position. And you go back to Jimmy Barr, who sits at the moment on the outside looking in. And you would think that, well, if they think you have reserves on iRacing, think again. If you're not inside the top 2 positions, you are done and dusted for the rest of the night. With a lap and a bit to run. It'll be 1 to run this time by. It is the 28 of Hunter Crum. He has been phenomenal throughout this B main. Showing some very, very good cars. But you're going to have to top up the fuel situation here as he comes off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out, going through to your B main. Hunter Crum and Shane Milesoff. Third on back is going to go home. Jimmy Barr going to be sent packing. Adam Zapacosta sent packing. Lyle Christensen must be absolutely furious with himself after going quick time tonight. Finishes 5th in tonight's C main. Caleb Wagner home in 6th. Dave Ward Jr. 7th. And Rick Snyder home in position number 7. That just goes to show you, as quick as you like, you can be fast in hot laps, fast in qualifying, but if you do not get the luck throughout the heat race, your night is over. Let's take a look at your B main with all cars transferring through, and this will basically just be lining up for position. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. So after this B main, we'll have a couple of minute warm-up session, about a 5-minute one. They might advance it earlier on. We'll take that opportunity to pay a couple of bills and play some ads. And then we'll get ready for our 40-lap main event. Starting on pole, your B main in car number 21, it's Walker Berry. On his outside in the 111 car, Gary Denton out of position number 2. Mark Jessup in car 14 will start position number 3. At a position number 4 in car 29, it's Anthony Goyette. Lining up at a position 5 in the 56, it's Randy Shrees and Andrew Hansen in the car number 04 will start position 6. Starting position 7, your C main winner, car number 28 of Hunter Crum. And Shane Milesoff in car number 20 will start position at number 8. So essentially, you could look at it this way. Hunter Crum and Shane Milesoff, they've had their wheat bix. They have done somewhat of an alphabet soup run tonight. Although all cars transfer, you look at the facts, they've done the C, the B, and they will make the A. Out of turn 2, past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. After this 10 lap journey, we've got a 5-minute break and then a 40 lap main event. All 8 cars will transfer. Again, it is all about the starting positions. Green flag off turn number 4. Walker, Berry and the field. They stand on the gas, and we've already got a car around. Gary Denton in the 111 machine. Alright, we've got some news coming through here in just a few moments' time. We'll break that news during the warm-up session. That is going to be shortening down just to 2 minutes. So your leader at the moment, the 21, is Walker Berry. Second spot, the 29 of Anthony Goyette. Then you go back to Hunter Crum, who was already after 2, now what is going to be 3 laps, already made his way from 7th to 3rd. And looking for more positions. Here goes Crum to the inside, sticks it down low. Getting a little sideways there on the entry into turn number 1, but he now looks to get a run on the inside. Does he stay low through 3 and 4? You bet your bottom dollar he does. And Goyette hanging on to 2nd. But for how long? Because Crum, he was good through 1. It was the center of 1 and 2 where he just caught that inside berm with the left front. Now slight job for 2nd, but Goyette, he's not done with just yet. Crum back to the inside on Goyette. Goyette continues to work to the outside of the speedway. Catches the wall right at the Knoxville Raceway sign on the back straightaway. Crum now finds and takes his opportunity to slide up to the top of the racetrack. And he will take over 2nd position. Your leader is Berry, just walking away from the field. Nearly a 2-second. It's over 1.6 seconds. So closing in on that 2-second barrier between himself and 2nd spot. Shree's back there in 4th, and again, all drivers going to make this show from the B main. Jessup on screen in the 14, missing that front wing. Andrew Hansen behind him in the 04 machine, the orange and black and green machine. Well, it doesn't matter if you're black or orange, because the black and orange 04 has made the show. Shane Miles off in the 20 machine. There is your leader on screen, down into 1 and 2 for the final time of preliminary action. And Walker Berry, well, quite easily going to victory lane in tonight's B main. He will make the show, as will everybody else. Walker Berry victorious after 10 circuits. Hunter Crum in 2nd. Anthony Goyette in 3rd, Randy Shrees 4th, Mark Jessup home in 5th. Then we'll go back to Andrew Hansen, Gary Denton and Shane Marzoff. Your 8 cars from the B main. We now have a warm-up session. What we're going to do, we got a couple of things to do. First of all, this warm-up session is going to be shortened just to 2 minutes. Just so the track doesn't wear out so much, and hopefully that the drivers are able to put on a good multi-groove lane racetrack. Also, word coming through, of course. Now, tonight's main event is sponsored by Jessup Logistics. However, we can tell you that Works Graphics has offered up a front row challenge for $10 if one of the drivers from the front row go to the back and win it. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer to double it. So I'll match that $10. So if any one of those drivers happen to go to the back and they win it, instead of 10, I will throw in 10 myself. How about that? So there's $20 up on the line. So if one of the admins could let them know, that is now bumped to 20. Much appreciated. So we'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. You are watching the hashtag Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV. And well, we can tell you that our front row challenge, they are scared, they don't want to do it. However, we have offered the challenge to our second row, David Carnes and Kevin Fry. We can confirm they are going to the back and they are going to take the back row challenge. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. We'll quickly go through your lineup, seeing as the drivers are on 1 to green. On the front row, Jake Greenwood and Jeffrey Stewart. Row 2 is now going to be Braden Ward and Billy Brickley. Row 3, Chase Williams and Michael Rodriguez. Row 4, Jared Shipley and Tyson Landis. Row 5, Billy Bauman and Justin Stanton. Walker Berry and Hunter Crum in row 6. Row 7, Anthony Goyette, Randy Shreves. Row 8, Mark Jessup, Andrew Hansen, Gary Denton, Shane Miles off row 9. And row 10 is David Carnes and Kevin Fry. 40 laps on the board. The Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals is green and we are underway. 40 circuits around the Knoxville Raceway. Going to be very close on fuel. Providing that it goes green to checker and the yellow is out already. With Rodriguez. And we are just trying to find the other driver, Justin Stanton, I believe. Tyson Landis didn't even grid. So that is Justin Stanton in the 54 along with Michael Rodriguez. Dusty Lee Jr. coming in with 100 stars on the Stephen McMillan broadcast. So they might not be watching this one. Thank you, Dusty. So drivers getting the 2 to go signal right now behind the iRacing.com pace track. A 40 lap main event. Now each time a yellow comes out, the race gets shortened by 3 laps. We take away 3 laps for the yellow flag. Now there was a build that come out about a month ago. 4 to 6 weeks ago it was that yellow laps not counting, and that was great for the dirt side of things. However, there were just a few little small bugs, and of course iRacing doing the best they can to rectify and take away those bugs. Lights out on the iRacing.com pace track, which means we are going back to green flag action, this time by Devon. Thank you very much for that share, appreciate it. If you're here again, or if you're over on the old UMP modified broadcast, single file restarts again. Kevin Fry, David Carnes trying the back road challenge. They were scheduled to start off road 2, but here we go. Jake Greenwood, Jeffrey Stewart and Billy Brickley, the top 3. Greenwood, good launch off for turn 4 as they go through 1 and 2. Stewart now under pressure by Brickley. Let's keep an eye on Carnes and Fry coming through the field. Jessup up into the top 10 already, up into position number 7. And now coming after Shipley. So tonight's main event brought to you by Jessup Logistics. Fry now into 10th, now 9th. And now sets his sight on the 28 of Hunter Crum. So these drivers coming through the field right now, but look at Jessup up on the inside of Shipley. Now into 3 and 4, slide job is complete from Jessup. Shipley turns it back underneath, and Shipley back to the inside. They make contact down into turn 1. They both save it. What an effort by both of those drivers. And now look at Crum in the 28. All over the back of Shipley, down into turn 3. Slide job by Jessup, and Jessup into the wall, and upside down he goes with Randy Shreves. Kevin Fry caught up involved in that one as well. And we are staying green for the moment. There is our yellow A little longer than expected, but the yellow flag comes out. Shrees in the 56 got some heavy rear end damage. But as the yellow flag flies, when we go past the start finish on this time by, it'll be 10 in the book, so 25 laps. Or 25% of the race is complete, so we're a quarter of the way home. Alan, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate it. I'm going to be right back just quickly. Getting ready to resume here at the Knoxville Raceway into turns 3 and 4, Greenwood. So far, uncontested at the front. 12 down, 28 to go. So keep an eye on Carnes and Fry. Fry's in 9th, Carnes is in 14th. Those drivers taking the back road challenge. Stewart under heavy pressure once again from Billy Brinkley in the 00 machine. See if any one of these drivers has anything for the 43 machine of Jake Greenwood, who denied the back road challenge along with Jeffrey Stewart. Brickley down low into 3 and 4. Sliding himself. Stewart all over the racetrack through 3 and 4, and well, using a lot of the circuit. Gary Denton in the 111 to the inside of the racetrack. He'll get that car back going again. Shipley on screen along with Chase Williams, and Williams now up to position 5. Meanwhile, battle for 3rd. Walker Berry, the B-main winner, coming after a podium. Greenwood still holds a 4/10 of a second lead over Billy Brickley. And can Brickley do something with him? The United Dirt Sim Series. Sofa, King, Fast, Sim Sports, Buckshot Racing. The 00. If I get in trouble for that, you're paying the bill. As the yellow flag flies at around the lap 20 mark, that's Shane Miles off. Now it's Billy Bauman there in the 94 machine. So the Amber Lights and the iRacing.com official poster are coming back out for the 3rd time, I believe. So again, guys, if you haven't done so, youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing. Free to subscribe. We are gaining traction towards our goal of 1,000 subs. So again, 2 broadcasts going on at the same time here on Ultimate Dirt TV on our Facebook channel. When you go back to our main page and click on the videos, you can take your pick, or if you want to watch both. We got some UMP modifieds. No idea where they're at actually. I might just check where they're at. They are also at the Knoxville Raceway. So UMP Modified Series are at Knoxville, or the 410s here at the Knoxville Raceway for the hashtag Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. Here we go, back to green flag, 18 to run for Greenwood as the green does fly once again. Brickley in second. We've got a car slowing there on the infield. Now, I believe the car might have come out from pit road, but look at Walker Berry now, up to position number 3. Wes, thank you so very much what you have done for Jackson, David and the Lamb family. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get out there, but with my circumstances I can't. Greenwood, 16 to run. Brickley still sits in second, Berry third. Now Andrew Hansen in the 04 car up to 4th. Stewart falls back to 5th, but now gets back by for 4th. And here comes the 21 of Kevin Fry. And Fry up to position 5. In the next 14 laps, he needs to pick up 4 positions. Berry jumped the cushion in 3 and 4. He got off the cushion. So that allowed Stewart the race lead. Challenges on and change for the race lead. Billy Brickley. Your new race leader, Brickley. Yellow flag flies. And that is timely for Kevin Fry. And Billy Brickley to the front of the field. Oh, you ripper. Just what the doctor had ordered. And we are going to have 10 to run. So we are a heat race distance away from finding out who will take that famous right-hand turn into the Knoxville victory lane. The field once again, single file behind the RAC.com pace truck. And the story so far is that Kevin Fry, David Carnes both opted to take the back row challenge. It was essentially $10, but I'd matched it, I'd doubled it, and give these drivers a chance to win 20 if they took it. The front row of Jake Greenwood and Jeffrey Stewart, both too scared to take it. So I offered it up to the second row, and they took it. 10 to run, green flag this time by. Out of turn number 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Here we go. Brickley getting on the gas. What can Greenwood do? Has Stewart got anything left in the tank? Has Kevin Fry got something late in this race as he runs the bottom through 1 and 2? Fry now coming after Stewart. Your leader and second place both run the cushion through 3 and 4. 9 to run. We are inside of 5 miles away from the checkered flag. Here in the hashtag Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. The 43 of Greenwood was good through the early goings of this race. And now Kevin Fry up to P number 3. Yellow is out. And that is going to be interesting to see who gets the spot, whether it's Fry or Stewart. I believe Fry just had it. There is the 29 car of Anthony Goyette. So, again, if you haven't done so, don't forget, head over to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Hit that subscribe button. Larry, Liam, and John, thank you very much for those follows, whether you're here or on the UMP modified broadcast. We thank you very much for tuning in here tonight. Getting UMPs at Knoxville, Stephen McMillan on the call. And you get, look, Billy Brick, well, I mean, with only five to run, by the time we go back to green, look, it's going to be hard to go past Billy Brickley here. Or are we talking about the real Knoxville Nationals? Because how can you go past Donny Schatz? I mean, the man has not finished outside of a podium in 10, 12, something odd years like that. But again, you know, you go back and you look at Brad Sweet. You know, these big name guys, these outlaw guys that, you know, run up to 90 races a year. There's a reason why, you know, they are the best in the business. Lights are out, 4 to run. 2 miles around the Knoxville Raceway, the virtual Knoxville Raceway. TB2BST. How are you, brother? How are you? Pace truck pulling to the infield. Brickley now slows the pace right down. And he will wait till he gets those rear tyres in the moisture. And we're staying yellow. Yellow. No, there it is. Took a while for the green flag to come out. A little bit of a glitch there from the iRacing service. But we now got 3 to run. Brickley and Greenwood, the top 2. Fry. He might have had his chance. It might have slipped on by. Not trying to rhyme. It's just the way it happens. As Greenwood now coming back after your leader of Billy Brickley, the buckshot. Two more circuits around the Knoxville Raceway for yellow comes out inside the next couple of turns. Whether we have green-white checkers enabled or not, let's hopefully we don't have to worry about that one, because we've got one final time. Brickley blinks out. And we're now going to race it out to the start-finish line. Down the back straightaway, the Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals, the 00 buckshot, Billy Brickley, comes out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Brickley gets the win. Billy Brickley with the win here at the virtual Knoxville Raceway. Jake Greenwood home in second. Kevin Fry from the back of the bus will come home in position number 3. Hunter Crum in 4th. Jeffrey Stewart rounds out the top 5. David Carnes, who also opted for the back road challenge, home in position 6. Chase Williams 7th. Walker Berry 8th. 9th is Gary Denton and Anthony Goyette in position number 10. Over the page, 11th through to 20th, some cars multiple laps down, or DNFs. Michael Rodriguez, Randy Shreves, Billy Bowerman, Braden Ward, Andrew Hansen, Shane Milesoff, Jared Shipley, Mark Jessup, Justin Stanton, and Tyson Landis, who did not start this one. As we are going to chat to our winner here tonight. as we are going to talk to your winner here tonight and getting the job done in the 00 machine. They call him the Buckshot. His name is Billy Brickley, and he is in victory lane. Billy, congratulations on this victory. Boy, it was a very tough race, a very, very slick racetrack. What did you make of the night?
Yeah, thanks, Brett. I was really excited about this. My favorite track, favorite car, but started the night off in the hole with qualifying. Didn't do too well, and got a little lucky in the heat race, and just got lucky with those guys taking that front row challenge. That helped move up some, and then just ran a clean race. You know, you can't make any mistakes when it gets slick like this. And Jeff made a mistake. I counted on it, and then Jake made a mistake, and I was able to capture that too. So that helped, and then we just stayed out front and kept it clean, kept it out of the wall.
Well, coming into this main event, you were scheduled to start 6th, but the guys in the front row are too scared to take that back road challenge. So we offered it to the guys in the second row, so they opted to take the challenge. So hats off to those guys. But you know, starting on the outside of that second row, was there a game plan that you had in mind? You know, a certain point of the race where you wanted to be in a certain spot, to put yourself in good shape for those final 10 laps.
Yeah, I wanted to be top 2 about halfway. Got there a little bit faster than that, actually. And I think I was 3rd within the first lap, so that helped a lot. And the 2 guys that were 1st and 2nd, they're pretty quick, so I knew I just needed to stay with them, not let them walk away. Just wait for a mistake or find a line that they weren't running. Luckily, I didn't have to run the bottom. I don't like running down there, but I thought I saw Kevin Fry back there running the bottom. I know he took the back row challenge.
Yeah, he did. He ended up finishing 3rd. So hats off to him for having the grapefruits to take that challenge. But hey, bud, congratulations on this win. It obviously must mean a lot to you to win this Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into this to get this going, and I want to thank everybody that came out and raced with us. It means a lot to us, me, Darren, and Dave, and everybody else that helped put this on. Thanks for Wes for letting us do this also, and look forward. I've never been to the Nationals. I only live 3 hours away, but I think I might go this year.
How do you live 3 hours away and not happen to go to the biggest sprint car race in the world?
I'm usually always racing during Nationals, but I don't have an excuse for about the last 4 years, so I think maybe now I'll find.
God, man, I live on the other side of the world, and I want to go there every year.
I'm more of a Chili Bowl fan, so.
All right, well, buddy, congratulations on a virtual Knoxville Nationals win. Nonetheless, it's still a win at the end of the day, so congratulations on this win. And yeah, hopefully we get to see you at the Knoxville Nationals this year.
Yeah, thank you, Brett, and thanks again for doing this broadcast for us. Appreciate it.
No worries. All right, that'll wrap us up here from Victory Lane, as we are done here from the virtual Knoxville Raceway, the hashtag Jackson Strong Knoxville Nationals. Of course, Steve McMillan live still over on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page. Got some UMP modified racing here at the virtual Knoxville Raceway. And again, a big thanks to our sponsors and partners here at Ultimate Dirt TV. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, of course, dirtfan.com, and Wicked Energy Gum, and everybody that helped put this show on. We hope Jackson, David, and the Lamb family have a wonderful time at the Knoxville Nationals this year, and we hope that they have an absolute blast. And to everybody that has helped put this on behalf of Ultimate Dirt TV, thank you so very much for allowing us to cover the action here from the virtual Knoxville Raceway. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night.